I really be tired from just doing one reading. Like I do one reading and I'm ready to call it quits. That could be significant for somebody. Oh, so I took a break after I did Capricorn reading. And okay. And when I took a break after I did the reading, I channeled for Virgo that I don't know, I was walking past and a Rod Wave song had played where he said something about when you let me go. And then I was sitting there and, I had time to think. And for some reason, I started thinking about Jesus and like the possibility that Jesus could have been real. And the reason why I say the possibility that Jesus could have been real, because people have so many different religions and beliefs and spiritual beliefs. It's like they all really say the same thing. Okay, let me not be offensive because that might offend somebody if I say that. A lot of them share similarities, but it's just written differently, using different words, different languages. I believe the Bible says something about God, how people tried to build a ladder to heaven, and because God was mad, God decided to like make them all speak different languages so they couldn't understand each other or something like that. I mean, kind of sounds outreach, but believable. I believe the Bible is a metaphor for a lot of things. Like it speaks in like analogies and metaphors and things like that. Because I do believe I believe prophets. Oh, and then I put something like prophets equals teachers. And then I put metaphor. Because yes, I do believe that there was a thing of prophets. I didn't even ask the question. Ace of Pentacles came out, which gave me the confirmation that I'm on the right track. But yes, I do believe that there are such things as prophets, and Jesus could have very well have been a prophet who got condemned by the people around him. But why would people believe that all of a sudden prophets stopped being a thing? I never hear nobody talk about like current day prophets or current day teachers. Like we've just changed the name using the English language. And y'all, it's a reason why I keep emphasizing the English language. And that could be very important to y'all or to somebody in particular. Something about the English language being so terrible. Now, mind you, I also said this in one of my readings. Christians always want to judge people and talk this and that. And y'all, I really got beef with Christians for real. And I'm not talking about the Christians that's actually good people. I'm talking about them Christians that be so judgmental and don't be knowing a lick of snot of nothing out the Bible. Like, don't know nothing and just be talking. But I don't understand why people would think that it was prophets before Christ and after Christ, or after death and before whatever, BC and AD. But y'all don't believe it's current prophets. Like people always saying like, oh, if you a tarot reader, then you a witch or you do magic. You don't see no candles lit. You don't see no Ouija board. All you see is a deck of cards, and you scared. What? The same way in the Holy Bible, God was whispering to Jesus or talking to Jesus in his alone time. Why would you not think that was magic? But you think that this is magic when I'm spending time by myself to get messages from God to give to you. Like, make it make sense. I don't even think people understand what they be saying sometimes. They just be talking out their fucking ass. Like, don't be knowing nothing. The Bible even mentions how you're supposed to fast. And before, somebody said the old version of the Bible, before Jesus was sacrificed, or not sacrificed, I'm gonna call it sacrifice though, because he was indeed sacrificed. But before Jesus was resurrected, we wasn't supposed to eat pork. Now, mind you, I could pull my Bible out, right? And as a matter of fact, let me get my Bible. Cause baby, we ain't gonna play like I don't got my little Bibles. And I wrote me some little notes too in here. This not even the Bible that I actually was writing in either. So I got like, now mind you, I'm not a Christian. I did grow up in a Christian family. Them people weren't Christians. I don't know what the fuck they call it. I call them hypocrites though. But anyway, in Genesis, see, I need to find the one with highlights in it because I literally highlighted where it said you're not supposed to eat pork. You're supposed to eat fish and plants. The plants are for eating, but I'm gonna find it later because I don't want to spend too much time. I don't want to spend too much time wasted on here because it's supposed to be a Virgo reading, but clearly this is important though. But I really do want to find it actually. Dang, y'all. Okay, well, all of this to say that it's modern day prophets in the form of teachers, in the form of like, I don't want to say pastors or nothing, but it's pastors out here that's good. It's preachers out here that's good. I really am opposed to like the belief that you got to be in the church or that them the only prophets and stuff like that because them be bad people. And of course, I'm not saying they are bad people because it's bad wherever you go and it's good wherever you go. But I just really am opposed to giving too much props to people. Like I ain't giving too much credit to people or to a status to a label, should I say? Something about a label could be important too because it just um well forget about it. Because I don't even know when God said it. I don't know if it was after he. I'm about to just look it up on my phone because it's literally in the beginning. So I tried to look it up real quick, but I forgot where it was at. So, and mind you, this is the red edition King James version. So if you got a different version, then it's in a different place for you. But y'all know me, I'm gonna just ask ChatGPT, and if you don't know, now you know. That could be significant. Biggie, Big, and if you don't know, now you know. No, but you know, I got a question real quick. Hey there, how's it going? You always saying, "Hey there, how's it going?" Please stop talking. Just let me talk, okay? I don't want you to greet me anymore when I pull you up, okay? Okay, so, um, in the Holy Bible, King James Version, Letter Edition, where does it state that God said we are supposed to eat the plants and fish and not eat pig? Got it. In the King James Version of the Bible, there are passages that discuss dietary guidelines. For example, in Genesis 1:29, God says that humans should eat plants. And then in the New Testament, there are also distinctions about clean and unclean animals, like in Leviticus. If you have a specific reference in mind, just let me know. Y'all, I said it was in the beginning. I knew I wasn't tripping. I'm steady looking on the first and second page, but I'm looking on the right side. It's on the left side. It say it right here. And God said, "Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of the a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat." Do not motherfucking play with me. You little Christians out there that's eating meat and eating up pork like fucking sinners, don't say nothing else judgmental, or guess what? God gonna give you BTA, belt to ass. Stop judging people and you sitting here eating unclean, you unholy freak. Because I wanted to curse, but I'm trying to keep the cursing to a limited because I don't want to use no foul language. But I'm gonna tell you now, I'm really on that with y'all. Oh baby, I got a lot to say now. I used to be all quiet and nimble and shit. That just reminded me of the Drake song when he said he used to be quiet as a mouse. Baby, we got a lot to say now. I'm finna start reading y'all like a book. Now, mind you, again, I'm not Christian. I bring out the Quran. I bring out Buddhist texts, Hindu texts, just to speak to the collective. But back to the whole different languages thing. That's why I keep talking about English. The Bible was never in English originally. It was rewritten multiple times. Y'all, it's over 600 versions of the Holy Bible. How the heck is it over 600 versions of a text that you said was created by divine individuals? Mind you, it speaks about divinity in the Bible too, which a lot of y'all Christians don't even know. Y'all be talking about, ooh, divine divinity, that's witchery. Shut up, you unknowledgeable, ignorant. And then Genesis 1:30 says, and to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat. It says it again. And it was so. And it was so. And then Genesis line 131 says, and God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. It was very good. Not is very good. I'm confused as to what that emphasis on was, but and then it says, and the evening and the morning were the sixth day. Now, don't get me wrong, I gotta figure out where it say the whole don't eat pig pork thing, because it definitely said that. And I want to make sure I get that for y'all. But it also said that this everything on earth was like ours. It was like our domain basically. It was ours to own. But that's why all this cost of living don't make no motherfucking sense, because I don't remember no money being a thing. Okay. But anyway, now that I done told y'all how ignorant y'all are just based off what y'all eat, let's move forward. Now, this must really be important for Virgo. Now, Virgo, you could either be a big hypocrite or somebody can be very hypocritical in your energy. But also, it could just be a matter of someone just being ignorant and not really knowing what they're talking about, not understanding what they're talking about for real. It could also be a matter of speaking different languages and not understanding each other. Just a matter of not really understanding because you legit don't speak the same language as somebody, or you came from a different place than somebody, so you don't understand who they are for real, or vice versa. Confirmation. 2128, 2129 could be significant. 311, 310 could be significant. 4 could be significant. 5 could be significant. The number 9 could be significant. Now, I just burped. Sorry. The whole belching when I do readings thing, hopefully that stops, because even though belching is one way of confirmation, it's really like outrageous. But I think I was trying to tell y'all something about how prophets, like it's modern day prophets, and whatever you want to see as a prophet is up to you. Let me look up the definition of prophets too. Oops, that's not what I meant. I said proofers. Typing fast, swiping. Because we already 10-15 minutes in. It says prophets are individuals believed to receive messages, revelations, or guidance directly from God or a divine source, and then deliver those messages to people. So I don't know why y'all all stuck on this whole Jesus thing, but baby, Jesus was 3,000, 50,000 million years ago. It's modern day prophets today. And you clearly not one of them if you steady want to judge people and you don't even understand what you're judging. Because one thing it also says in the Bible is you're supposed to understand before you judge. And it says when you judge, you're supposed to judge with empathy and understanding and some other stuff too. But baby, we can definitely have us a Bible study, because one thing I'm gonna do is read every single soul around me. Baby, I'm gonna read you like a book for real, up and down, confirmation, because God know I'm gonna read you. I've been reading people since I was a kid. That's why my family don't like me, because I'm gonna read you for all your flaws. Because guess what? I'm gonna read myself for all my flaws. Because baby, how I'm gonna be better if I don't read myself for my flaws? How I'm gonna be better if nobody around me read me for my flaws? You don't have to do it in a disrespectful way. You don't have to do it in a rude way, but you for sure need to do it. Correction is protection. That's how I'm gonna say it. Because it also say that in the Bible. A real parent, a real father disciplines. God disciplined. Did y'all forget that God punished by flooding the earth, burning the earth? uh uh God told them people to kill them other people that was trying to kill his people. Don't play now, because God ain't all not God don't say nothing about being nice. God ain't all nice. God is fair. God is good. God is good, I guess. But it say God had a jealous spirit too. Y'all don't be really knowing for real. Virgo, this the fact that this is coming out in Virgo reading, either Virgo, you really an asshole, or somebody else is really an asshole in your energy. Okay? Like I said, when I read for zodiacs, I read just how I read. And I don't know if this is a Virgo being an asshole or this is somebody being an asshole to them. But take it how it resonate with you. You know what's going on. Okay? And everybody, and this is a collective reading. So I don't know how many people gonna end up watching this video, but it could be a different perspective for everybody. All right? Okay. I didn't even get to ask my question yet, but one card for Virgo. We're gonna do one, the devil. And I can't make this up, y'all. I just saw the card come out by itself. Like, and I just did all that talking for 15 minutes for the card to come out in less than 0.3 seconds. As confirmation, somebody could literally be in this devil energy, and this devil energy could just be a matter of an old mindset, like a toxic mindset. Seven could be significant. That's the divine number. That's the God number. Now, when I see this devil energy, I automatically think this could be two people, but of course it could be one person or more than one person, but this could be two people involved. This could just be a matter of your divine and feminine, I wanted to say your masculine and feminine energy, but I was about to say your divine and feminine energy. So this could be a matter of your masculine and feminine energy literally being toxic. Like, you could be in a toxic way of thinking, or somebody around you in a toxic way of thinking. Addictions could be significant here. Maybe you trying to let go of an old way of thinking. Maybe somebody else around you trying to let go of an old way of thinking. Y'all know I like to pull my assistant card, my assistant card out for clarity, because I'm pretty sure the devil is represented by a no, but it is represented by a no. It's represented by the number 6 as well, of course. Y'all see that Roman numeral X and then the V, that's 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. Somebody could act as an individual. Now, this could be somebody that's a parental figure. I want to say father figure. Something about this masculine energy, confirmation. Something about this masculine energy. This masculine energy, it could be a masculine Virgo energy, or like I say, this could be a masculine energy towards a Virgo energy that's coming off like really just having destructive behavior, or maybe feeling like they are divine, and in reality their shadow self is being shown more. They could have addiction, temptation, destructive behavior, materialistic behavior, codependency. Usually when I see the devil card and this two, y'all see the two chained up to the devil, usually I see codependency. And this codependency could just be a way of thinking, a way of being. Somebody could be codependent on others. Somebody could be codependent on a certain substance, codependent on a religion, because I read that religion thing so heavily. And it don't have to be Christianity. It could just legit be any other religion. I just know confirmation. I just know more about that because, like I said, I grew up in that, so I reference that more often because that's what shows up in my life more often. But I'm sure that the more I dive into other cultures and religions, the more that'll be around me, especially with the career that I have, the business that I have. Now, this says you are only limited by what you believe is possible. That's triple confirmation because I just said that multiple times. Represented by our earth sign. Earth could be really heavy here. Capricorn especially could be heavy here. I don't really understand the planets, but it says Saturn. So if you understand it, you can dive deeper into it. I don't really speak on what I don't know because I don't like to look ignorant. I don't like to look foolish. That's just me. And if I ever do look foolish, I'm very much okay with going back and saying, hey, look, I might have been wrong, or I might have been misled. This is some new information I've come up with. So maybe that's what somebody could need to do, or where they could be at right now in their life. They could be coming into new information, or maybe researching more to understand certain things. And like I said, this could be somebody who wants to get rid of this energy, that wants to get out of this energy, or that needs to get out of this energy. Virgo, if this is you, get it together. If this is somebody towards you, they need to get it together. But be careful with somebody who has limited beliefs that's trying to tell you how to navigate your life, your thoughts, how you are, who you are. I had to make sure my mic was just on for a second. Um, 3 cards. What's this devil card here for Virgo? What is this devil card here for Virgo? Date night. Get ready to be wine and dine. What is, somebody could have already went on a date with somebody, because that's what I just saw in my head. Somebody could have already went out, and it doesn't have to be considered a date. You could have just went out with somebody, but that is kind of like a date. But somebody definitely could have been, could have already went out with somebody, could be going out with somebody. But it says get ready to be wine and dine. Pregnancy. Someone's expecting. Oh, one more card. It says yes, luck is on your side. That went from a negative to a positive really quickly for some odd reason. I mean, if this is positive to you. Now, don't get me wrong. I say it went to a positive because it says yes here. That does not mean positive in the sense of this person is good. Because this person could very well be toxic. I'm seeing devil energy. That is not positive. It's not. It's not. It's not. 3 times. 3 could be confirmation for somebody. Because I don't know why I just repeated it like that. And I don't have a stuttering problem. I don't have a speech impediment. So I don't even know what that was. Somebody could stutter. Now, do not get me wrong. This could very well be a warning to be careful about getting pregnant by this person. But if you do, maybe this is saying like luck is on your side. You'll be fine. Be careful conceiving with somebody, whether that's a business, whether that's a actual physical pregnancy, a baby. Be careful with being attached to somebody who could be in this devil energy. Again, whether this is you, Virgo, or somebody else. Now, don't get me wrong. If somebody is learning their lesson and changing their ways and learning new things to move forward, then by all means, you can see it in a positive light. But let a person actually show you that they've changed or that they understand you before you just go and start indulging. Confirmation. 3 cards. What is this devil energy for Virgo? What is this date night? What is this pregnancy? Clarify this. Yes. And I always pull romance cards first because y'all seem to like romance, or people seem to like romance tarot over anything. And I'm not gonna say y'all because I don't even know y'all or who watching this. So let me just say, from what I've seen, I've seen more people indulge in romance readings than anything. But I like to dive into the financial aspect, mental, emotional, spiritual aspect as well. Hence why I talk about religion and spirituality a lot in my readings. Because babe, it's about building yourself up and making yourself the best version of yourself. Now, this could be, now, that's what I just got to. This could be a metaphor. Like, this could be a metaphorical pregnancy. This could literally be somebody that was in this devil energy that is taking themselves out of this negative energy and birthing a new self, like they're birthing a new version of themselves. And this could be a double confirmation. It's a yes. Now, if this is an old way that you've been thinking, Virgo, you're coming into a new way of thinking. If this is somebody who thought this way towards you, they could be coming into a new way of thinking. I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down. Confirmation. This could literally be somebody coming into a new way of thinking. 2 cards. What's this devil energy? What's this devil energy? Date night, pregnancy, and yes. Uh-oh. You don't realize how perfect you are to me. One more card. No matter how hard I try, my thoughts always sway back to you. Now, if this is romantic or if this is like even platonic, like a friendship, somebody could have literally let you down based on how they were thinking. Like, confirmation. 34 could be significant. 7. I think I already said 7. But 7 could be significant. Definitely very heavy. Somebody's beliefs, somebody's spiritual beliefs, religious beliefs. We already said this, but I'm going to say it again. Could have been the reason why they let you down. And they are starting to realize that. 3 cards. Confirmation. 3 cards. Uh-oh. These ain't even 3 cards. This is 4 cards. And I'm not going to even read it. 3 cards. What is this devil energy for Virgo? And Cancer could be significant. And I say that because I channel Raw Wave. Something about letting somebody go or trying to hold on to them. So somebody could have definitely been trying to, it says attachment. Somebody could have definitely been trying to hold on to somebody. but they broke free from that. So this could have been you, Virgo, breaking free from somebody that was toxic, or this could have been somebody toxic breaking free from a Virgo. I'm more so getting that this is somebody breaking free from a toxic Virgo. But you know what I'm saying, Virgo, ain't no telling. You know what I'm saying? Three cards. What is this devil energy here? Religious, y'all. I can't make this shit up. Now look, if I could make it up now, you know, I never got paid to be an actress. Don't get me wrong. I never got paid to be an actress. I never did no acting in my life. You see what I'm saying? I can't act. I can't even lie. You know what I'm saying? Confirmation. I can't lie. Confirmation. I can't lie. Like, if I could lie, I would be so much further in life. You see what I'm saying? If I could act, and I'm talking like, if it was something that would not hurt my conscience, oh baby, I would be further in life. I can't lie. Religious factors just flew out. Ignore my nails too. I do my own nails, but I didn't file them down. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I can't make it up. It's I just channeled that before pulling out any cards at all, y'all. I literally was on the toilet sitting there and just was channeling, and I don't even know why. Something needed to be released. Actually, I do know why. I always know why. That's how close me and God got over time. Because that's all I had at one point was God. All I had at one point was love. That's all I had. I had all this love to give, but nobody could see me for who I was. Let me not make this about me. Religious factors, like I said already. Two more cards. What's this devil energy here? Bring me clarity for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know? What is the energy around Virgo? Uh-oh. What's this devil energy? Two more cards. Forgiving and learning. What I just say, this could have been somebody just forgiving themselves and or forgiving another person and understanding, and then I mean that's how you learn. You understand. You can't learn without understanding. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. What the fuck did I? Oh, baby. And this is why I say it's modern day prophets, and you never know in what form a person will teach you, and you never know what form God will bless you with, or what I think I'm. You never know what form of teaching God will bless you with, because again, everybody has a different way. Power is zero. Let's say for 10 is and my finger green, because this fake ring I keep on wearing that's already changed all type of colors, but I refuse to let it go because I like my little cheap ring. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna give me a real one to match my necklace, but until I do, it's just gonna be that. But anyway, see, this is why I gotta stop distracting myself, because I just forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, you never know what form of teaching or what method God will have you doing, because while some people, I'm gonna use power of zero numbers, 10, 20, 30, for example. A power of 0, 10. Let's say somebody's life path number is 10. That breaks down to a 1. It's still a 10 though, because with master numbers, excuse me, belching, confirmation. With master numbers and power of zero numbers, you really don't break them down, but like technically you do, but it's like you just emphasize the fact that it's a power of zero or master number. I have a master number. My life path number is an 11, which is a 2. That's why I say all I ever had was love to give. I teach through love. I teach people how to love. I teach people that no matter what you've been through, what you have done, you still deserve love. You still should be loved. You still can be loved, and you can still love others. Confirmation. 29 could be significant. That's 11. That's a power. That's 2. Power of zero, number 10. People that teach through leadership. Power of 0, 20. People that teach through love. Power of 0, 30. People that teach through creativity and communication. You never know what form of teaching God is going to bless you with. Some people teach through their artwork, through their music. Confirmation. Some people teach through just who they are. And when I say who they are, I mean, like, for example, I'm a massage therapist. That's a form of physical love. Some people have never been touched properly before. Some people have never been touched in a loving way before. And then here I go promoting health and wellness through physical touch. I'm healing years of trauma in people. And I'm so glad that I got to actually get a real massage too from somebody, because y'all, when I got my first real massage, and I didn't used to let people touch me at first because I'm still, I'm still a little iffy to it, something I'm still healing. But you know, when you have not been touched properly, you just, like, even if your love language is physical touch, you start to avoid it. Like, nah, I'm good, because you didn't have so much physical trauma. It's like, nah, I'm good. And then God blessed me with the ability to heal people through physical touch. Confirmation. That's a sensitive topic, but you know, I'm glad to have been able to get my first real massage, because y'all, when I say I cried so hard, I was laughing at some points, I was twitching and jumping at some points. I'm pretty sure the massage therapist was looking at me like, oh my goodness. And the crazy part is, he didn't judge me. All he was like, he stepped back and he was like, when you're ready, when get all your tears out, get all your little, short breaths out, and then we'll continue. Y'all, I'm still not done releasing pain physically. I'm still not done. I still need to go indulge in more massages for myself. Because yes, I'm healing other people, but in order to heal other people, you have got to heal yourself. So forgiving and learning, release and heal the past. You experience more love in your present moments. I'll shade of that. I'll shade. One more card for Virgo. What's this devil energy here? What is this devil energy here? One more card for Virgo. What do they need to know? Give me confirmation, God. What is this devil energy for Virgo? Codependency. We got this twice, y'all. Virgo, I don't know. I'm thinking it's you that's in a negative energy. I don't know. You know what for some people, this is definitely them. This is definitely you. For some of y'all, this is definitely you that's in this codependent and devil energy. And for some of y'all, this is another person that's in this energy around y'all. So be careful. And when I say be careful, don't enable it. I just bent up my card, y'all. Dang on it. I'm sorry. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. The devil is literally represented by attachment, addiction, shadow self, temptation, destructive behavior, materialism, codependency, toxicity. This could be addiction to drugs, addiction to, certain ways of living, behavior, addiction to a certain lifestyle, addiction. It goes on. Addiction to a way of thinking. It goes on and on and on. It's a song like that. Erykah Badu, On and On. Love me some Erykah Badu. And I have not been indulging in music like the type of music that I used to listen to all the time. I haven't really been listening to it. And that's something I had to learn about myself too. I had to go back to my old self, because my old self, and when I say my old self, I mean who I really was growing up. That was me for real. But it was like life was just beating my ass, y'all. Like being out here in the world by yourself, life will really beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? The devil will really get you if you let it. This confirmation, and this could be why somebody is in this negative energy. Confirmation. 34 could be significant. 7 could be significant. 2149 could be significant, which is 34, which is 7. We already said that. It's a whole lot going on. 6 7 could be significant. Shark do. What's the man name? What's his name? What's it? Shark do. Skrilla. Now y'all, Skrilla popped up in a couple of my readings, but he literally said he sold his soul for drugs. So, and I don't know what his zodiac sign is, but I'm pretty sure it's not a Virgo. I'm about to Google it though, because let me go ahead and see what's going on. This one long. This seemed like more like a teaching. He's a Gemini, so just making sure. But I figured he wasn't a Virgo because I just knew it wasn't. Um, he's so young too. But in one of his songs, he said he sold his soul for drugs. But 6 7 could be significant. The Skrilla could be significant to somebody. Somebody could be in an energy like him. Somebody could have done similar things. Somebody could have, and mind you, sell your soul don't mean, it could mean different things on different levels. Okay, based on like If you don't know, then I'll explain it later on. But selling your soul could be on different levels. So from a lower level of selling your soul, it could be like a lower intensity level. It could be like, okay, I I know it's wrong to do drugs, but I'm addicted to drugs. So I'm gonna work my job, my legal job, and spend all my money on drugs. Okay, that's still selling your soul because you literally giving into the devil, you giving into drugs. Let's take it a step higher. Okay, I'm gonna rob people to pay for my drugs, or I'm gonna sell my body to pay for my drugs. Okay, now you're definitely selling your soul because you're giving up parts of your soul for real, for real. You're intertwining with stuff and you're doing things that you already know on a lower level, on a negative level. That's, devil like energy. All right, destructive behavior. Okay, having this codependency on this drug. Now let's take it a step higher. Now you killing people for drugs. Now mind you, y'all, I'm just using these as analogies, okay? But I'm just giving you like different severities of selling your soul. And then you got people that like legit sacrifice, like legit, killing goats and stuff like that, and literally sacrificing for what they want. I just literally saw on Instagram today that in a different state, the judge gave a young man life for sacrificing a cat and posting it on Instagram. He got life for killing a cat. No, sacrificing a cat. So again, we have different levels of sacrificial behavior and selling your soul. But it's like at the end of the day, you're still selling parts of yourself. Pieces of you are still being given away to lower frequencies because you want something. Okay. So again, Virgo, this is either your energy or somebody's energy that was around you or is around you. For some reason, I have to emphasize was around you. Okay, now let's see this from a money standpoint. We got romance, we got religion out the way, we got spirituality out the way for real. Now let's see from a financial standpoint, what could this devil energy be a representation of for Virgo? 3 cards. What's this devil energy for Virgo? What's this? It says comfort. Though you are not exactly rich, you will be living comfortably. You are entering the most comfortable period of your life. Your finances are in a state of balance. I forgot what other reading I got that for. I think it might have been Gemini, actually, or it might have been air signs, actually. I can't quite remember, so don't quote me on it. Don't quote me on it. You can go watch the other readings. I always tell people you have more than one zodiac sign that's in your chart. So, don't just look at your one zodiac sign. Look at either all your big three, or look at all of them and take it and put it where, take what resonates with you and put it and place it where necessary. I'm fake a little strong. But comfort. And this could be a way of thinking as well. Somebody could have a negative way of thinking about their finances, but it's like confirmation. But it's like, yeah, you may not be where you want to be, but be grateful for where you are because some people ain't even where you at, babe. 2 more cards. 2 more cards. Perfection. Give up your perfectionism. Perfectionism. I don't even know why I said lism. There is no L in that. Give up your perfectionism. It's causing delays in your finances. You will never get ahead if you don't overcome the fear of failure. Destructive behavior. That could be literally coming from your destructive mindset. You are enough and have what it takes to improve your finances. Now, don't get me wrong. Comfort came out with date night. So this could be somebody who feels like they are not only affected by religious factors, but financial factors. And you don't even have to feel like you're affected by financial factors. It could just be something that's heavy on your mind of not being further than where you're at right now. Perfection came out above pregnancy and forgiving and learning. It's okay to have made mistakes. It's okay to have been wrong. It's not even a such thing as being wrong. It's just a such thing as doing from doing based on what you knew. And it's okay to have learned more and now you do better. What they say, if you know better, you're gonna do better. Now, if you just feel like missed it too good to be wrong, then by all means, or to learn, then by all means, continue to be in that devil energy. Again, whether this is you, Virgo, or somebody around you, but it's okay with learning new information and moving forward from there. Um, but even if this has to do with like work, for example, it's okay to start somewhere. If you're not perfect, it's okay to start somewhere because you're perfect for somebody. I think it's a J. Cole song where he and she, because it's, I think I forgot who, Mary J. Blige, or wait, it's not even Mary J. Blige for some reason, but that could be significant to somebody. But in the song, he like, nobody's perfect. It's a woman though. She like, nobody's perfect, but you perfect for me. So baby, get over it. You don't have to be perfect for everybody in the world. Jesus wasn't even perfect for everybody in the world. I don't know no prophet that was perfect for everybody in the world. I don't even know a prophet that was perfect. Like one of the prophets literally lost everything because he was a hoe. One of the prophets literally like I don't, it's just a bunch of like nobody was ever perfect, but they learned, they forgave themselves and they learned and moved forward. One more card. What's this devil energy for Virgo? One more clarifying card. What is this one? Oh, baby, we flew all the way to the left, to the left. Everything you own in the box to the left. Uh-oh, Beyonce could be significant. Somebody could be detaching from something. Like I said, detaching from an old way of thinking, being, or somebody could be making somebody, pushing somebody else out of their life because of this devil energy. Somebody could be letting somebody go because of this devil energy that they're in. But I got everything you own in the box to the left in the closet. That's my stuff. Yeah, if I bought it, please don't touch. And keep talking that side, but can you walk and talk at the same time? Yeah. So yeah, somebody could definitely be breaking up with somebody that was in toxic behavior. Again, whether this is you, Virgo, or somebody else that you was attached to, let it go. The phrase "let go and let God" just came from my head. Give it to God. Let go and let God. They'll learn a lesson in a way that God is meaning for them to manifesting. And you can help person heal by simply loving them correctly. Like loving a person is not enabling their behavior. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That means you actually hate them. Because why are you enabling somebody's negative behavior? If you love them for real, you would not want them to display any destructive behavior. You wouldn't want yourself to display any destructive behavior. So make sure y'all, think about that. It says manifesting. You have all the tools you need to increase your income. Good fortune is coming soon. An opportunity may come to you where you can showcase your talent. Now, somebody could also have thought about making money in a not so positive way, or could have made money in a not so positive way, and they're trying to let go of that way of making money. And it's okay. Excuse me. My throat just started to itch. So, what did, usually the throat chakra is someone not saying something that needs to be said. But you know me, I'm about to look it up real quick. What is the meaning of your throat itching spiritually? Now, usually I like to use African spirituality as a means to articulate myself, but it's been heavy with this Christianity lately. So, because it can, so your throat itching could be a sign of blocked or overactive throat chakra. You're either holding back words you need to say, or you've been saying too much without expressing your deeper truth, which means you could be lying, suppressing your emotions. Confirmation on the lies, okay? Confirmation on the lies. I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down. Destructive behavior, shadow self. Um, it could also be a matter of needing to speak up, tell the truth, setting boundaries, expressing how you feel, say something you've been avoiding. It could be also spiritual downloads or messages. A message is trying to come through. Your intuition is preparing you to speak or teach. You're upgrading your communication energy. All right. Now I could keep on going. I'm gonna break it down in African spirituality, like I said, to make sure I'm being very particular. And I also like to use biblical perspective and metaphysical energy work. So y'all gonna hear a lot about me talking. Like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, 444 could be significant. But like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, when they tried to build up their ladder to get to God, and then God made them all speak different languages, a real teacher is going to learn how to teach everybody in their language. So, for example, I loved my math teacher because if I needed to understand, if any of us need to understand something, she made sure she broke it down in a way that we all can understand, because she would use songs, she would use visual art, and sometimes she would just simply like have us do different groups, like, okay, this group go over here and play this game, this group go over here and do this building, this group go over here and do, like, we would do like dry erase boards and stuff like that. And then she would even have like, she would have me tutor some of the students sometimes. Well, not my math teacher, but my English teacher would have me tutor some of the students before. Like, yeah, I remember, and I don't even know how this happened. 222 could be significant. I don't even know how the number 6. I don't even know how this happened, but I was teaching a guy how to read in grammar school. 555 could be significant. And mind you, I never judged him. I didn't even care that he couldn't read. I didn't even understand the concept of why he couldn't read. I didn't never ask him like, why can't he read? Because I didn't care. I just know she asked me to teach him how to read. Now, mind you, that makes him my peer. We were the same age. So there's different forms of teaching a person something. Like, your child can teach you something. Like, they say the parent is the teacher first and then the child is the teacher. So there's different forms of teaching. There's different time periods in which a person will be taught, blah blah blah. But it's like, yeah, I like to learn every which way because everybody's different, and I would never want a person to encounter me and I know not know how to engage with them because I'm of my ignorance. That's just what it is, ignorance or unwillingness or both, because you could just be unwilling to learn something new for somebody, or you could just be unwilling to expand your horizons for somebody. Religious factors, though, affecting your love life or any form. Love life doesn't have to be romantic. People always think love is somebody having sex. That's how I know a lot of people are ignorant. And I'm just talking about the people I've encountered, the things that I've heard, because everything, this is a general read. And so, take what resonates with you. But people always think love is all romantic. Oh, we having sex. No, love is my children, or I don't have children, but I'm saying like love is, your children or your mother, your father, your aunts, your uncles, your friends, your associates, like your plants, your animals. Imagine you have a dog and you don't even know how to understand your dog. So your dog keep pissing in the house and you keep wanting to punish the dog instead of learning to pay attention to the dog. If the dog sits by the door, the dog got to go outside. If your dog is scratching at you, confirmation. If your dog is scratching at you, your dog trying to tell you something. You see what I'm saying? Like love, love, agape. I think it's like agape, or it's different forms of love. So don't get me wrong. There, again, you have to just learn. Some people's love languages are different. Some people learn through giving gifts. Some people learn through, words of affirmation. Some people learn through physical touch. Babe, it keeps going on and on. And I'm gonna teach y'all something. Virgo, you could have really been ignorant to something about this, or the person involved with you could have really been ignorant to this, and it could have affected y'all love life. If you did have a baby with somebody, maybe that's what's hindering y'all relationship from really growing for real, because y'all don't even understand each other. Y'all don't even know what love is. You, them, whoever. Or if you started something new with somebody, because this could be like a start to a new business or something like that. Or even within yourself. Like I said, this could be for you yourself, or it could be for you involving other people. Because sometimes these readings could literally just be for self. Like this could just be about you. But whoever's watching, if this is about you or about other people. Take it how it resonates. I'm never gonna make it seem like when I do a reading, it's involving other people. Because a lot of readers do that. Oh, this person, this and this person. Who the fuck said it was another person? If this is a general reading, how do you know it's always another person involved? It could literally be about the person watching it needing to grow. And I'm gonna tell you that. From an African spirituality or traditional standpoint, the throat is a gateway for messages. An itchy throat can mean your ancestors want you to say something out loud. You're holding back a truth that wants to be expressed. You need to speak on behalf of your lineage, defend yourself, correct something, or claim something. It could mean that you're suppressing your power or your inner spirit, like trying to avoid confrontation or dimming yourself or silencing your intuition. We don't do that around here no more. We don't do that around here no more. We believe in God enough and we believe in our spiritual beliefs enough to know that we're going to be protected regardless. How you going to be a prophet? How you going to be a helper of God? How you going to be a chosen one of God and you can't speak up? But, this reading was definitely more about a teaching moment than anything. So, Virgo, heavy on that. Somebody could be a teacher. Somebody could have, yeah. Somebody could have been a teacher, could be a teacher, could just be in a position, could be a parent. Somebody could be a parent. I'm getting that heavy. Uh, but even when I got friend heavy too. But even partnership, everybody is a teacher. Everybody's a teacher. If you think that you came here not to teach and learn, baby, you may as well just go ahead and go somewhere else. Choose a different planet. Divine Time Oracle deck. Give me 3 cards. What's this devil energy for Virgo? What's this devil energy for Virgo? What's this devil energy for Virgo? The winter time could be specific. I wanted to say significant, but I said specific. Mind you, it's December 1st today, 2025. December 1st, 2025, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 could be significant. That's a representation of death and rebirth. The number 4 could be significant. That is financial stability within business. So this could definitely be a business reading for somebody. Somebody could be changing during the winter time, shedding new light, new light or new skin. 2 more cards. Something could have happened in the winter time. No, someone could need to speak up or will speak up in the winter time. It says within a month. After the winter time, it's technically January. Technically, it's still the winter time. So December, January could be significant. 1 more card for Virgo. What's this devil energy? What does it need to know? What's clarifying? It says keep going with the flow of life. December and January could be significant for somebody. Cold weather could be significant for somebody. Uh-oh, y'all. Uh-oh, I got that specific. Okay. That came up specific in my mind for somebody that I know of, but I'm going to just leave that alone. 3 cards. What zodiac signs could be significant here? What does Virgo need to know? What's this devil energy? Clarify the energy around them or involving them or for them. What do they need to know? That's 2 cards, I believe. Air, imagination, dream your life. Earth, fertility. Look, okay. Y'all, I can't make this up. Fertility came out right above pregnancy. This is why I like to pull 3 cards every single time because it's like it matches up basically. And so far in my readings, it has never failed. Air sign, dream your life. If you want to take somebody on a date and you don't feel like finances is, you're not rich yet, it's okay because the person that's for you for real is going to be okay with that. You could have already disappointed somebody, but maybe you want to come back around, or maybe you're moving forward with this new way of being and new understanding, especially with religious factors that could have been affecting your life or your friendship or your romantic relationship or whatever the case might have been for you specifically. Earth sign, relationship, partnership, fertility, right above pregnancy, perfection. You don't realize how perfect I didn't even, oh my goodness, I didn't even realize this was underneath. I didn't even realize perfection came out above this. You don't realize how perfect you are to me, forgiving and learning. Somebody could literally have taken time to realize how perfect somebody from their past was, or somebody from their present is to them or was to them. But especially with perfection here, this person, you or this other person could be in this perfectionism energy, and that could have caused, a little shake up in a relationship. But maybe somebody come back around within the month, within the winter time, and I, getting pregnant, birthing a new idea, birthing a new relationship. It could literally just be birthing a new relationship because technically, when you learn and grow, it is new. It is new every single time. So every single day you wake up, it's new. Something is new. You're a new person. Now, some people do stay the same. But if you know that you're working towards being a better person every single day, you're shedding old skin every single time, and you're becoming a new person every single time. One more card. What others are in the air and earth could be significant here? We did get earth here, Capricorn. One more card. What zodiac sign or what message is significant for this Virgo? What's his devil energy? What is this yes here? Because we definitely got a yes here. We got manifesting. We got to keep going with the flow of life. Even though we did get some codependency right here. What's air, meditation, awareness, being aware. Now, this could be somebody that's being aware of their codependent behavior, that's manifesting something new, that wants to, manifest some new behavior for themselves, that wants to grow. And it's a yes, if that's what you want. If you want to grow into a better person, continue to do so. Let go of this old way of being, let go of this codependent person, let go of this codependent way of doing things. Or yeah, that's all. That's all I got. I heard let it go, which is funny because ain't that Frozen? Let it go, let it go. I cannot sing, y'all, and I just know my voice is all like, I don't have a soft girl voice. You know how some girls be like talking real soft and like they have this like way of like swaying you with their voice and all sweet and stuff. Nah, baby, I grew up a little rough. Okay, I grew up a little rough. I was in the military a long time around a bunch of men. So all that soft stuff, I just had to stop with it. Now I be trying, la, 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 la. I be trying to have my soft girl voice on, but it just don't work all the time, especially when I'm trying to get a real message across. And I don't, and it's never like to come off mean, but sometimes you gotta be real stern. Okay, I just heard somebody does that. Okay, okay. I don't know who, but like three different people popped up in my head. Okay. Um, three angel number oracle cards. What messages and confirmation does Virgo need? What is this devil energy? What do they need to know moving forward? Is that three cards? It is three cards. 69, 69. Someone could be a Cancer. I don't know why I heard somebody could have cancer. That was random. That's off of that's random. But what's 69? What's that? 15? 15, 15, 6, 6, 12, 3, creativity and communication. It says give, volunteer, worthy causes, purpose. Give generously to those in need and make a positive impact on the world. Volunteer your time and effort to help others and contribute financially to worthy causes. By doing so, you will experience a deep sense of purpose and fulfillment. You know, it's a lot of selfish people out here, but that don't have nothing to do with nothing. This came out above date night. Comfort is still here. So again, you may not be rich, but you can give knowledge, you can give time, you can give effort. Like there's so many free things that you can give to a person that can benefit them. And please believe you will always be blessed 10 times. And tenfold is what this one spiritual reader says. But tenfold, 10 times, 100 times, 100 million times, God gonna always take care of those that take care of God's people. And I'm gonna make sure that I make sure I emphasize that, because I've been through a lot. And let me tell you, God continues to bless me. Somehow, some way, I be looking up like I'm still here for a reason. I'm still here for a reason. I keep on, strangers keep blessing me for a reason. So this blessing, these blessings, you could be a stranger to other people that you bless. And so what? Be that stranger's gift. It ain't always family that's gonna help you out or bless you. Shit, them be the people that hurt you. It's in the Bible too. 22, 22, 2, 2, 2, 2 could be significant. That equals an 8. It says peace, gratitude, peace, resilience. 2 is represented by love. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude, reflecting on the blessings in your life. Take time to breathe deeply, savoring the peace that comes with stillness. Build resilience by facing each day with courage and an open heart, ready for life's adventure. Came out right above pregnancy, fertility, relationship, partnership, forgiving and learning. That's the one that's heavy, forgiving and learning. And then 24, 24, which is 6, 6, which is 12, which is 3. Was this just a 3? Yes, this is also a 3. So 33 could be significant. Somebody could be 33. That could be, it could really be anything, but 33 could be significant. Um, I was gonna say 33 minutes could be significant. And then the song 4 or 5 seconds of Island with Rihanna and that other, it's a band, I think. I don't know. I don't know. But then Jonas Brothers just came in my head for some reason. 24, 24, 6, 6, which is 12. 12 could be significant. 12, 12 could be significant. 6 could be significant. Mindfulness, gratitude, mindfulness, kindness, positivity. Gratitude is out here heavy, babe. Right here. Right here. Uh-oh, I almost dropped it, though. Shit. Don't almost drop the ball now, y'all. Don't drop the ball now, should I say. It says gratitude, mindfulness, kindness, and positivity. Embrace the beauty of each day, cherishing the moments that bring joy and gratitude. Practice mindfulness, appreciating the present, and finding solace in nature's wonders. Surround yourself with laughter, love, and adventure, creating a life filled with happiness, connection, and growth. I actually like this reading because it's really a lot of growth that I'm seeing. And again, I don't really read negative. I don't read tarot in reverse, because my aim is to always help people grow. So like, yeah, we could talk about all the negativity, we can talk about all the codependency, we can talk about all the materialistic behavior, we could talk about toxicity and stuff like that, we could talk about the shadow self, but why harbor on it? Why not just tell people what they need to know to grow? Like, I don't want to sit here and think about negativity too much. I want to tell you what you need to know to grow and move forward. You want to reach a certain goal. That little Bibby song just came up in my head again. It came up in my head for a different person reading too. He said, if you want something you ain't never had, you gonna have to do something you ain't never did. And I always think of it in a positive mindset. You want this relationship, you want this new job, you want this new way of living, you got to change your mindset. If you was always negative, that means you got to change your mindset to be positive. If you was always positive and you was always acting all weak and shit, you know what I'm saying? Stand up for yourself now. I'm not gonna say be negative, but some people could see it as negative. If you start to defend yourself, stand up for yourself. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes when you cut off a toxic person, they'll try to reverse it on you and make you feel bad. Oh my goodness, how you gonna cut me off? I'm family, bitch, because you ain't nothing but poison. So you got to fucking go. You see what I'm saying? Don't let nobody convince you that you're being negative either when you're trying to make the best decision for yourself and for them. Let it go. Let God have it. If you know you ain't doing nothing wrong, let God have it. You ain't gotta kick him out or dismiss him in a bad way, but let him go. Let him move forward. Move forward with understanding. Learn, release, and heal from the past. Literally, could be somebody releasing somebody from the past. 3 cards. Angels of Abundance. What's 3 cards that Virgo needs to know? What affirmations do they need moving forward? What's this devil energy? Clearing debts. Right. Somebody could be moving forward from the past, getting rid of the old to make room for the new. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. And emotional debts, though. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. So somebody literally could be having this conversation or could be in this energy, like I said right now. And that's already a step forward. In therapy, what do they say? Not even just in therapy. They literally say the first step is acknowledging it. If you can't even acknowledge that you have toxic behavior, how the fuck you gonna heal from it? If you can't acknowledge that you have something wrong or you're doing something that's not for the greater good for self or others, then how can you actually become better? You can't. Okay. 2 more cards for Virgo. What's this devil energy? What do they need to know moving forward? What messages do they need, guys? 2 more cards. Give me 2 more cards here. I got 5 seconds, so I no more complaining. Shut it down. Don't nobody want to hear that. Okay? Nobody want to hear that shit. Everybody go through shit in life. Don't nobody want to hear your complaints. Okay? Yes, you can talk about it. Yes, you can vent about it. But do not complain. I don't want to, every day, I don't want to hear about how Kiki Boo Boo hurt your feelings. Shut up. Give it to God. Go in the closet. Go in the oh my goodness, somebody could be part of the LGBTQ community. Go in the bathroom. Go in the shower. So if you're a water sign, go in the shower. If you're an earth sign, go get in a tree or something. If you an air sign, go outside, go take a walk. If you a fire sign, burn a candle, cook a meal, do something where you can hone in on your element, okay? But if you know your chart, and let's say your main sign is a Virgo, which is your sun sign, but like you got mainly water, do both. Go out and get some sunlight, or go out and get some whatever your sign is. So Virgo, for example, that's earth sign. Yeah, so go out and sit on the grass or whatever, go get in a tree. But if you know that you're more water than Virgo, then go also put your feet in the water or something. Go walk on the beach or in the sand, on the sand and water shit, land and water right there. No more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spirituality or spirituality. Because I don't want to hear none of that. I'm a Christian, but all you do is complain, 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 complain. I don't want to hear nothing about that. Somebody told me this. This man said, which really woke me up, y'all, which really woke me up. He said, "You so fucking spiritual, so how you can't get it right?" I said, "Oh, well, excuse the hell out of me, because you are correct." And I couldn't be offended. I couldn't be mad. I couldn't be sad. All I could do was say, "Damn, you right. Let me check myself. Let me check myself. Because if I know so much, why am I not using that information to actually better myself?" Let's be for real. Confirmation. It says, take back your God-given power. Confirmation, by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. Confirmation. The man literally asked me, if I know so much and I'm so spiritual, why am I letting everything get to me? And this ain't nothing but confirmation. I had to literally call back my energy. I had to call back my energy, and I had to call back my confidence. I said, you know what? You're right. Why would I let these people speak so much negativity on me that I believed it? Why would I become a victim? That's what people want around you. People be wanting. That's what the devil wants, you to be a victim. Because you can't grow being a victim. You can't grow a plant in no rotten soil. You got to flip the soil. You got to fertilize the soil. You got to take care of the soil. Then plant your seeds, and it's going to actually grow. With your increase, somebody could be a florist. Is that what you call it? Somebody could be a gardener. Somebody could have their own land. Somebody could be a farmer. It says, with your increased confidence and assertiveness. And then on top of that, I talked about confirmation again, y'all. I literally talked about assertiveness multiple times throughout this reading. And about how sometimes you don't got to be mean, but you for sure got to be stern and assertive. You got to stand on business. With your increased confidence, and I just said that too, I had to call in my own confidence. I just said that. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. That's all it is. It just made me a little bit tired to even be this. We going on an hour, and I'm really actually surprised because the other readings was short. But Virgo, you could have had a real deep conversation with somebody, or you could have had a real deep conversation with God, yourself, and you could really be coming to some real, like, I want to say conclusions about like how to move forward and how to, change things up and get what you want and manifest what you want. One more card for Virgo. Uh-oh, we said one, so I'm going to take the one that flipped over. Sever vows of poverty. By the way, clearing debts came out over the comfort, which was like a financial. It said mentioned finances, like not being rich but being comfortable. And then worthy causes and gratitude. And of course, religious factors and being disappointed and letting somebody down. But this clearing debts talked about the whole clearing financial and emotional debts. And then no more complaining came out over perfectionism. And then forgiving and learning, heavy emphasis on those. And then several vows of poverty came out over manifesting, yes, and codependency. And I say the codependency card because this addiction could have just been addiction to a certain mindset, a negative mindset for some people, Several vows of poverty. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made consciously or unconsciously in any lifetime. As you do so, all efforts of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions. I said that too in the beginning or in the middle of the reading. I said when you grow, everything around you grow. When you learn, I think I said that right. Now, several vows of poverty, being intentional, came out with mindfulness, manifesting, and keep going with the flow of life. Oh, and awareness. Obviously, codependency though. Whew. Okay, Virgo, this is a long reading. It's okay though, because I actually enjoyed it. It was cool. It was great. It was a learning experience. So somebody could have definitely had a learning experience. And that is great, actually. Like, it's great that you had learning experiences. So moving forward, we now know what to do. We now know, how to expand our horizons, expand our mental. Okay. So that was great. That was cool. That was cool. That was great. I think that's a song or something too. Confirmation. 22, 27 could be significant, which is 49, 13, 4. 13 is death and rebirth. 4, financial abundance and biz, and is that in business or it's in business, financial abundance in business. So maybe with this new mindset, someone will be growing their finances and business and life, all of that cool stuff. All right, I'm ending it for real. 111 could be significant. We already said 3 could be significant. I'm done. I'm tired. I finished Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I can really only do like 1 to 2 zodiac sign readings a night because I don't have all day to do it because I still have to get up and run my business. But I can only do like 1 to 2 zodiac readings a night because it really takes a lot of energy. Like, it takes a lot of energy to deal with people. And mind you, even in my field of work, I have not gotten to the point where I could work that much. I probably could not strategically complete more than 3 massages or 4 massages in a day and function properly because it's just so draining when you're an energy worker. It's really draining. Confirmation. To deal with a lot of energy in a day. And sometimes I even need to take like 2 days off. So like and I just want to do this for some reason. Like, I don't know why. I gotta look up what hand symbol this is. But being an energy worker, it takes a lot to deal with people, especially when you are constantly clocking T and when you are constantly trying to help people heal and grow, and even yourself. Because it's like I got to check my own energy all the time and check other people's energy all the time, and then know what's my energy and what's not other people's energy, babe. It's a lot of work. So definitely take the time you need. I think we did have that as a last card. Just go with the flow of life. If you need to take a day or 2 off, take a day or 2 off. If you need to, you know what I'm saying, revamp that, not revamp, but somebody could be revamping something, but rejuvenate, then rejuvenate, okay? God not rushing you sometimes, right? But, time is an illusion. So it's up to you how you want to see your days, how you want to see your weeks, how you want to see your months, how you want to set your goals. All right, cool. I'm going for real.